Welcome back to the Digital Den. I'm your host, Shelby Coffman, here with our principal, Mr. Phillips, for our weekly newsletter. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Phillips.
How are you this morning, Shelby?
I'm good.
It's a rainy Friday morning, but we're here. We're getting close. So 20-something days left, maybe, something like that, in your high school career, and then you're going to move on to bigger and better things. So, yeah, moving right along. It's been a good week.
We've had a lot going on.
We do have a lot going on. I feel like I haven't done. I was out last Friday, so I didn't get to. And then we were spring break. I think the week before, so it's like 3 weeks since I've done one of these. I think Miss Noel did it last week, so she really enjoyed that. So I appreciate you all having her in here and letting her participate.
Yeah, she did well. She did good.
She's awesome.
Earlier, our drama team had just finished with their performance of Legally Blonde.
Yeah, so I think they had 4 or 5 showings over the weekend. Heard rave reviews about it. It's always awesome, the time and effort they put in. They spend a lot of time on that. But they have that over at the middle school. And so I was out of town last weekend, so I did not get to attend that. I hated it. My wife did attend it, so she filled me in on everything. So good stuff. Just another avenue that our kids show their talents. And, yeah, they do, I think, a fall and a spring one every year. So I think their spring one's complete. And I guess they'll start gearing up, getting ready for next year.
I heard really good things about it.
Yeah, they said it was great.
Cool.
Said it was awesome.
Then earlier this week, we had our career fair for our juniors and our
Yeah,
seniors.
I think we have 52 businesses here, I believe, set up in the gym. Ran our seniors through first. Then our juniors went through spent about an hour apiece in there. Heard a lot of great feedback on that. A lot of the business people talking about how well our kids did, how well mannered they were. I think a lot of kids left with interviews or with actual summer jobs for some of them, and actually some of them headed down career pathways with FedEx and things like that. So great opportunity. Miss Clyde set all that up. 52, that's a lot. It was a lot. There was a lot of companies here, a lot of people here, and just an exciting time. And trying to get those seniors ready. Like, you got to have a plan, and a lot of times that's making sure you know where you're headed, or if it's, like I said, just a summer job or a job you want to work while you're going through college, or if it's somewhere you want to get into a business. We had like Edwards Moving was here, some companies that you can build a career at. So just thankful for all that. We're a small community, so sometimes it's hard to get people here, but Miss Clyde did a great job of making sure that we had plenty of people here, and we enjoyed it. Culinary took care of everybody. They fed them all. Our culinary department did. Once again, Miss Roberts stepped up and took care of that. So, yeah, it was a great morning. Lasted a couple hours. I guess that was probably Tuesday that we had that. So, good day. Thankful for Miss Clyde.
And then today we have a PBIS celebration at main event.
Yeah, so the kids, this was our spring, our big one. Celebration for kids that do attendance and do all the grades, and their behavior's well done if kids want to go. We actually took 3 bus loads to main event. Dr. McCullough's with them right now, so God bless her. But those kids will go, and they'll have 3 or 4 hours to goof around and have a good day, and then they'll be back here this afternoon. So, yeah, we give them that time to celebrate.
Those are always exciting.
Yep.
Both our FFA and ROTC had a big week. Our FFA went to UK Field Day.
Yep, they did. I don't know. They were up there for that Ag Field Day. Miss Hamilton actually sent me a picture. A bunch of our kids are taking pictures with the starting quarterback at UK that transfer in from Georgia, the kid that's competing for us, so they were excited about that. But good day, our FFA kids out there representing us well.
I saw a whole bunch of pictures on social media. And then our ROTC did their Ruck March for veteran suicide.
Sergeant Major Miller came back in, and he does this every year. Something they go up to Taylorsville Lake and hike like 5 miles, and they just bring awareness, I think, to like veteran suicide. I think it's maybe raise a little bit of money for that. So all of our kids were in there fatigues, and an exciting day for them. I would like to do that one year with them. I'd like to join in, but it was good to see him back in the building. He left us around Christmas. He had some other obligations, and he's run our ROTC, and he still is kind of hands-on with them, likes to participate and do those things. So it was good to see Sergeant Major back in the building.
Yeah. Then next week we have our 3rd term PBIS on Tuesday.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have everybody in the gym and let them have a morning where they kind of get to relax. And once again, we want to celebrate everybody doing the right thing. So that's that 3rd term will be it, because the 3rd term just ended, and we're getting we're almost to the middle of the 4th term. I think yesterday was the midterm for 4th quarter. So time's flying.
It really is. And then senior defenses are right around the corner. On April 30th, we'll be having those, which is a little more than 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it is. Big day. We're going to have all of our seniors. They will have to defend. They have their web pages built, something new that we're doing. We've actually had the extension office reserved over across the county. They've been gracious enough to allow us in It's a much more professional space. Gives us room. Doesn't really interrupt our school day as much if we can get it out of the building. So thankful for Molly Titchener and that crew over there. They're letting us come in and kind of occupy their space for a day. So have a lot of outside business people coming to help with those and help do the things of judging and scoring seniors and making sure they've completed everything they need to complete. So I am really excited for that day. Ties our whole community in. First year we've done web pages and presentations. We have TVs at every, so it used to be you'd hand over a binder with papers in it. Well, it's not that anymore. You're going to have a TV, plug your computer in, you're going to go through your slide deck and kind of show your web pages and things like that. So it's good for seniors. It's a great experience. It's a little nervous for them, which it should be, but it's a chance for them to showcase their learning, and we're excited for that day. So I know the district's really excited. Dr. Foster will be there. The board office people will be there, so we're excited for that day.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
A little nervous? You'll do just fine, Shelby, I promise.
And then prom tickets are currently on sale during our lunches. A reminder, our prom is scheduled for May 11th at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
Yep. Don't forget, you got to be at school these next couple of weeks. Our attendance has been great, and I firmly believe it's because of that attendance policy for prom. I really do believe that. Our numbers have been 94, 95, 96% one day, which is a huge number for us. To have 96% of our kids here in the building makes our job a lot easier, and that's where we want kids to be. So, but we're excited about prom. Can promise everybody it's a venue that's safe. We'll have safe parking. We'll have plenty of people in the parking lot watching and making sure kids are doing what they do. And once kids exit, they won't be allowed to re-enter. So we'll have everybody. Our resource officers will be there, but we just want to make sure kids are protected and you all have a good night and a night of fun and celebration. And for all the seniors there, that's it's one thing too. It's right up basically the last week of school, so that kind of starts our last week of school. So for our seniors, that'll be a really exciting time, busy week for them. But we're excited to have it down there. I think once we get there and we see the inside of it, I think kids will be really, really excited to see what it looks like there. So. Yep.
As a reminder to see the counselor sites along with our class page websites and our college and career websites. Look for the sites in our description of this podcast. These can help you learn all the information you're going to need in these areas. Moving on to sports, our baseball team had a good week.
I did.
They went 3-1 this past week, including their first district win against Collins.
Yep.
And they play tomorrow at home at 12 against Southern, and we play Anderson County next week for their second district series. And we host Anderson County next Wednesday night at 5:45 p.m.
Beat Collins here. I think that was Tuesday night. And then went over there Wednesday night and didn't play as well, but they had a really good kid on the mound that just kind of we couldn't hit. And but yeah, good week. Coach Dill's got them rolling. That Collins series in baseball, you play back-to-back district games. It's kind of a thing that baseball does. So they got Southern here tomorrow. We'll be here at noon to watch a little baseball. I think last week they really struggled. Baseball and softball struggled. Probably tennis as well struggled with the weather last week. It rained a lot, so I don't know. They didn't get very many games in last week. So I know that they're all itching to play. And like I said, they got probably 3 weeks left in their season before they start district play. But excited where baseball's headed.
Then our softball team went 2-1 this week with wins against Nelson County and Fairdale. They traveled to Bullitt Central to play Portland Christian at 1. Next week, we host Collins at home on Tuesday night at 6.
Coach Lee Ellen's got them rolling, got them playing well. Went over, I think, the Nelson County game we had won, and I think they had beat us previously a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, it's one of them things where they're playing well, and we'll get out there and see if we can get some students out there to support those girls.
Mm-hmm. Our track team had their first meet last week at Campbellsville High School.
Yep.
The track team will host their first ever home meet tonight.
Yes, first track meet in Spencer County High School history tonight. Starting at like 5:45ish, 5:30. We're going to celebrate seniors at like 5:30, 5:20. So I'm excited for that one. Like Coach Howie's doing well, and the fact that we get to be the ones that have the first event here, I think that's pretty daggone cool. So excited to be here. Hopefully we should have good weather. Not going to be as hot. It's been kind of warm these last few days, but not bad. So get the rain out of here, and hopefully it'll be good running conditions. I don't know how many schools are coming. Do we know? 6 schools coming, so 7 total, counting Spencer County. So that's awesome. So we'll get out here and support them and have a good night.
Mm-hmm. And we will be recognizing our seniors, as you said, and they will be Taylor Goodlett, Kellen Marksbury, Drew Barron, and Skylar Mills. Senior Kyle Brensel is also on our track team, but unable to make it tonight. Yeah. Good luck to all of them.
Yeah, let's go get a victory. Let's finish first out of 7.
Our tennis teams were busy as well. This week they traveled to South Oldham, Bullitt Central, and Woodford County. Next week they have home matches on Monday and Tuesday. These matches will start around 4 p.m.
Yep, playing well. I know Ms. Combs is really excited about where they're headed. Busy. I feel like tennis has probably played more than anybody. I could be wrong there, but I feel like I hear more tennis scores than I do anything else. So a lot of kids participating in that sport. Her numbers are up, which is always good. So we got to get there and support. I haven't got a chance to see them this year, but I'm going to get out next week and see them.
And other announcements. It's time to announce the winner of the staff person of the week.
Yeah, we're excited. So our staff person of the week this week is Miss Angela Walters. So Miss Walters heads up a lot of testing for us. We asked her to go 9 different directions, and she's always willing to help. So this afternoon we will get that chain. I think Miss Martin still has it from a couple weeks ago, and we will get that to Miss Walters, and I'm hoping she wears that with pride over the next week. But we're really glad to have her. She brings a lot to our building and our students, so we are thankful for Miss Angela Walters.
So that's all we have today.
Yeah.
Anything else to share with
Now, seniors, make sure you're on top of it. Make sure everything's turned in. Make sure all your website stuff's turned in. Underclassmen, we have state testing coming. We had to push that back a day because we had that a day last week where our electricity is out. So we're starting state testing on May 1st. It'll be May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for our sophomores and our juniors. That's who does state testing at the high school level. So I will talk with those grade levels here in the next week or so and make sure they're ready to go and give us some effort. But we're winding down. We still have school to do. We still have rules to follow, and everybody needs to be here. So just make sure everybody's here. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do, and we'll get through the school year, and we'll get to summertime. So Shelby, I think this is your last one. You said that you and I will get to do together. So I want you to know how thankful I am for you and this class, and you all make this easy for me. This isn't necessarily a thing I like to do, but you all make it easy for me. So I appreciate you on that. Yep. That's why you'll knock your senior defense out too. Like you do this, senior defense will be easy. That's nothing compared to making one of these. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching us on our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Also, please follow us on our Instagram account at digitalden.schn.